Welcome back. I'm here with Luke Gilley of Middlesboro Independent, and Luke is doing some really exciting work in aviation, and particularly you're working on a ham radio project, and you have a colleague here, so introduce to our guest.
This is Chris Callahan, and he is my chief engineer on our project.
Okay.
So we have a lot of different courses and a lot of different kids working. It's about 30 kids that are involved in the project.
Okay. And so why ham radio? That's ham radio. It's not been as popular, it seems like, in recent years as it had a couple of decades ago.
Right. Well, it's kind of a precursor to communication systems for aviation. It's also a good way for kids in our area to communicate with in emergency communication, things like rescue squad and military use it a lot. So it's a good way for kids to learn radio procedures and just how to listen to communication if they were to become pilots.
Okay, and then now because of the drone industry, in order to become a drone pilot, then you do need to have that ham radio skills too to interact with airports and all that.
Yep. And we tried to look for a way to combine the ham radio with the drones. So what we currently have going on, and the project that he's in charge of, is we are moving a group of drill team cadets, and they're standing in for us for fun, and we are moving them across our campus, and we're launching a rocket robotically and doing it from inside the building, and we're tracking it via drone feed. The communication all takes place over the ham radio, and the kids will move from one side to the other to recover the rocket. It's really neat. We've 3D printed a couple of drones, and we're testing them in our wind tunnel to see which one gets the best battery life.
So what are you doing as chief engineer for this project?
Just like making sure everybody knows what they're doing and keeping everything in line.
And what have you learned thus far from being a part of this project?
That it's hard to keep people doing what they're supposed to be doing.
Hey, welcome to our world. Yes. Now, what about for your career? Is this something you might be interested in doing as a career? And so, what are your vocational plans?
I plan on going into like aerospace engineering.
Okay.
And just going through that and seeing what I can do with that.
And of course, Bell County and Middlesboro, you've got, I guess there's an interesting aviation history there, don't you?
Yeah, there is. Glacier Girl was at our airport for a while. It's gone now, but part of the museum is still there.
And tell us what Glacier Girl is.
You want to do it?
You go ahead.
It's an airplane they recovered from the World War II era that was stuck on. They call it Glacier Girl. It's stuck on the glacier. And a team went out, a guy was from Middlesboro, and they dug it out, brought it back to the airport, and restored it.
Okay. And again, I've had a chance to be in meetings with you, and so Luke, you're a leader in this field. You're helping other teachers know how to do this. We're working with trying to get a curriculum, so the ham radio curriculum can be used in not just your school district, but a lot of other school districts in Appalachian, Kentucky. So again, just want to thank both of y'all for being on the program, and congratulations on everything you're doing.
Thank you for having us.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.